Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Mugdha Raut. I'm a practicing gynecologist, obstetrician, and a clinical reproductive immunologist. We have centers, Dr. Raut's Center for Reproductive Immunology in Mumbai and in many other places in India. At these centers, we treat couples with unexplained repeated miscarriages, recurrent IVF failures, and unexplained infertility using our patented process of lymphocyte immunization therapy or ImmuLIT and other passive immunomodulatory treatments. Today we will be discussing a very sensitive topic. Is miscarriage the end of the world? I will divide the talk into 5 parts. First is the miscarriage and the roller coaster ride of the couple. Second, the facts about miscarriage. Third, what is treatable? What is treatable miscarriages? Fourth, what is unexplained miscarriages? And fifth is, what is our ImmuLIT treatment? Now, miscarriage is a devastating experience for a woman. When a woman conceives, she builds a dream around her pregnancy and starts planning the future along with the baby that is coming. A sudden loss of pregnancy shatters her dreams and affects her not only physically but also mentally, emotionally, financially, and socially. And if losing one pregnancy is so traumatic to a woman, one can imagine what will happen if this problem occurs the second time and then just keeps on recurring. It can really destroy the woman and can affect the entire family. The woman feels that it is the end of the world. She will never become a mother in the future. And it is natural to get this feeling. There is nothing wrong about it. She starts feeling that she is not capable of carrying the pregnancy and her body is not supporting the pregnancy. Now, this situation is worsened by the remarks of family members and also social acquaintances. The woman gets depressed and the couple tends to remain secluded, avoiding social contacts. This further worsens the situation. But is a miscarriage really the end of the world for a woman? Scientifically, it is known that the chance of a miscarriage in the first pregnancy is around 12 to 13%. After one miscarriage, the chance of miscarriage in the second pregnancy is around 15%. However, as the number of miscarriages increase, the chance of miscarriages in the subsequent pregnancy goes on increasing. That is, after 2 miscarriages, it becomes around 35%. After 4 miscarriages, around 50%. And after 5 or more miscarriages, it is close to 80%. When there are 2 or more miscarriages, it is called as repeated miscarriages. Now, whenever a miscarriage happens, there has to be a cause for it. There are known causes of repeated miscarriage. The factor responsible for repeated miscarriages are genetic defects in the pregnancy, structural defects in the uterus, like congenital anomalies in the uterus or uterine fibroids, hormonal problems like PCOD and thyroid disorders, autoimmune conditions like SLE, disorders of blood clotting, or thrombophilia like Apla syndrome, and certain infections. Now, all these conditions can be diagnosed by specific investigations, and all of these problems are treatable. Once they are treated, subsequent pregnancy can continue successfully. However, it is seen that even after doing these tests, in almost 50% of the couples with repeated miscarriages, the exact cause of repeated miscarriages cannot be found and they are labeled as unexplained. These unexplained cases are then advised more advanced treatment like IVF. And in many cases, even an IVF pregnancy ends up with a miscarriage. Now it has become evident that these so called unexplained repeated miscarriages have a different underlying cause. It can be due to immunological reaction against the pregnancy, what is called as an alloimmune factor. Now, how does this happen? You know that pregnancy is immunologically different from the mother because the part of pregnancy coming from the father is totally different to the mother. Usually, this immunologically different pregnancy is well accepted by the mother. This is due to the immunological protection of the pregnancy in the mother's body through protecting antibodies known as blocking antibodies and protective cells called T regulatory cells. In some cases, this immunological protection is deficient, which leads to repeated miscarriages. This can be diagnosed by doing certain immunological tests like lymphocyte cross match, NK cells in the blood, and NK cells in the endometrium, TNF alpha, antithyroid antibodies, etc. If the alloimmune factor is present in a particular case of repeated miscarriages, it can be treated with immunological treatments. The immunological treatment that is beneficial in these cases is the active immunomodulation in the form of lymphocyte immunization therapy. This treatment helps to induce blocking antibodies and T regulatory cells, which then protect the pregnancy. This prevents subsequent miscarriages. This lymphocyte immunization therapy is combined with passive immunomodulation medication. Together, these treatments give a success rate of around 80%. So, yes, a miscarriage is a traumatic experience, but it is definitely not the end of the world. But it is important to take the right treatment early because all the factors responsible for miscarriages are treatable. Even when there are so called unexplained repeated miscarriages, the underlying cause can be immunological and can be treated with lymphocyte immunization therapy and immunomodulatory medication. We at Dr. Raut's Center for Reproductive Immunology have patented this process of lymphocyte immunization therapy labeled by the name ImmuLIT. The treatment is available at all our centers, that is in Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur, Hyderabad, Delhi, and Bangalore. To know more about ImmuLIT treatment, you can always contact us on +91 9833201522 or visit our website www.icprm.in. And don't forget to like and share this live video. Knowingly or unknowingly, you may help a couple complete their family. And trust me, they will bless you lifelong. Thank you.